important thing I have been focusing on lately is how to no longer feel like I have to change someone else to be able to love them unconditionally. Instead of saying, I would love you if you didn't do this, or I would love you if you would change that. Instead of trying to figure out how everyone else needs to change to make me happy, to make me able to be and give love at all times, I have realized I need to focus on what do I need to change within myself to not be triggered by other people, to not take things personally when other people are not loving themselves, or maybe they're doing something to harm themselves. I have to stop taking that personally. Nobody is ever attacking me. Eckhart Tolle talks about the pain body, which is basically subconscious programming that we are given in these bodies from birth. Wounds we didn't ask for, traumas that were given to us against our will. And I've realized recently, when I take something personal that someone else is doing, if someone's an alcoholic and they're drinking, and I take it personally, like, why are they drinking? Why are they giving into addiction instead of choosing me or choosing what I think would be a better option, choosing their health? That's my pain body taking personal their pain body, because their pain body has taken over them and they are in so much pain and suffering that they are lost in addiction. How can I take that personally as a personal attack against me? It has nothing to do with me. And so instead of me taking it as an attack where I feel defensive and I feel offended and I feel angry and I feel reactive, instead I let my awareness shine on the fact, oh, that's my pain body. I feel there's defensiveness there. There's taking this personally there. Let's look at that. And I let awareness just look at it. And then instead of thinking I can only love them if they change, I change myself and my capacity to give love unconditionally. And I realize that the more that I get defensive and reactive and judgmental, I am reflecting back to that person what they already believe about themselves, that they're not worthy, that they're ashamed of themselves, that they're not lovable, that they're not good enough. So when I get defensive and angry and reactive, I'm just reflecting that back to them, and that's not the truth. That's a lie. So instead I'm learning how to embody the truth that none of that's true. I'm not going to reflect that back to you. I'm not going to reflect that back to anyone anymore. I'm going to only reflect the truth that you are loved. You are loved unconditionally. It doesn't matter what lies you tell yourself. It doesn't matter what you do, what you say, what you believe. I'm going to reflect the truth, the ultimate truth, that I love you the way you are, fully, unconditionally. And my love is not dependent on what you do, what you don't do. It's not dependent on your past. It's not dependent on what you can do for me. It's not dependent on what you can give me in return for the love I give you. It's just the truth. I'm allowing the truth, source, God, to embody this body, this vessel, and shine truth. And this is obviously not always easy to do. This takes constant awareness, constant practice. I make every moment a meditation, a chance to practice watching my thoughts, being aware of how my body feels, my feelings, my emotions, my triggers. And letting the awareness of God that shines on all these things make space around them so I can choose to respond with love instead of react as my pain body, as my ego. And I accept that I'm a human, and I also drop the judgment towards my humanness, and I am patient with myself in this process. And I have seen wonderful results with this, not just in myself, but myself is the only thing I can change. So it's the only thing my goal is to change. But ironically, I have seen the people around me change as I reflect the truth. However, I don't need them to change for me to love them. Some days I'm better at this than others. Some days I wake up tired, I wake up cranky, I get annoyed, I get hungry, I get irritable, I get tired, just like everyone else. But that awareness just is always there now. It gets stronger and stronger. Like once you start to wake up, you're forever aware. It doesn't go anywhere. It just stays there. And it's a gift. It makes it so much easier to stay present in the moment, because I know that every moment there's so much to learn, so much to practice, so much to digest and be aware of. But if there's one thing I wish to give while I'm alive in this body, it would be to reflect truth to people who don't think they're good enough. Because unconditional love says there's nothing you could do to ever make me stop loving you. It's the same love a mother has for her child. Just nothing you could do could ever make me love you any less. And I know every part of you. The good, the bad, the ugly. The secrets. All the humanness that you have. The parts of you hate. I love. I love you. Nothing can ever diminish that light that I see in you. That I placed in you. And when I mirror that truth to others, it forms a connection in the moment and mirrors the truth to myself. And that's the most beautiful thing about life, is loving unconditionally. Giving without any expectations, without any wanting anything in return. And to be able to be in a place to be able to give in that way is such a gift. And I want to share it every chance I get with every person that I can. So I hope this helped someone. If you're going through something similar, maybe it can inspire you to not wait for other people to change. Not to close your heart off, not to push everyone away. Obviously, there's some people who are not meant to be in your life anymore. If they're abusive or toxic, you can set boundaries there. But the thing about that is, I've learned, is even if you do have to set a boundary with someone or your journey is over together, you part ways, you can still leave your heart open to those people as well. And that's where forgiveness comes in. And that is a lot of work sometimes, depending on what you're having to forgive. It can be very difficult. But it's very important to not have your heart closed off to anyone. To anyone. It doesn't mean you still hang out with those people or you still give them your time or your energy, but you need your heart to be open to everyone. So, no, this is not easy. Yes, this takes lots and lots of work, but the healing you do on your heart has the potential to heal your whole body, your whole spirit, generations of trauma, heal all your family wounds. So, and I think that's what life's all about. I think that's what brings true happiness, true contentment, true peace, true joy, is being able to experience unconditional love through yourself, through your relationship with others, through forgiveness. And yeah, that's just really beautiful to me. So I hope you're all having an equally beautiful and meaningful and wonderful journey. And if you like my channel and you want to follow me, then subscribe to my channel.